right? He's ready to go, making his third career start. And on the ground, there is Andrew Clare with a football. Clare, who's been often injured in his career. Leffler is determined to do this thing the right way. No quick fix. He said it's going to take time. And McDonald does a good job to get a good chunk of that yardage back out to
this offense throughout the entire game.
All right, they put it into the breadbasket with a fake now. McDonald rolls near side, fires it. There's a flag down. From the gun, McDonald. Pressure from the outside. McDonald stands in, fires, caught at the 45. It was reeled in there by Noah Massey.
It's on his third down.
They need a yard on the third down. It's Clare. Clare, a little shake and bake, and he's got it. He does look fresh. A couple of carries. Woods Jr., sophomore out of Martin Luther King High in Detroit, on the sideline. Tend to him is Clare. 2nd and 7 now. McDonald, fastball up high. It is caught. Reeled in. Bloomfield, Michigan, played his high school ball for former Michigan wideout Ron Bellamy. McDonald, and looks like he had a good
under a tackle to make a play.
He's a dynamic guy on the ground once again. On 2nd and 13, this time over 4.5. They need 10 here. Pressure comes, McDonald, and he was feeling the heat and just got rid.
Getting a big run like he did last time. Let's see what he does with the ball this time.
Did a very good job, and he finds a seam. He's tripped up, and they're going to spot him down about the
options.
2nd and 3. They go right back to the young man that's moving those feet well. He's going to move the sticks here, picks up the first.
I mean, these are 3 different complete backs.
McDonald stands in, down the middle, got a man wide open, caught at the 40. It is caught by Julian Ortega-Jones.
First field and improvement just showed in this week.
Yeah, pick up a 26 there. Now McDonald loads and fires again, and out of the reach there, wanting a penalty flag, but not getting it. Embry in motion. They feed Clare. Clare, good run left side, down close to the 30-yard line, maybe a heavy set here. And a good job up front by Buffalo. Clare going to lose a little bit of yardage there. And 4th and 4, Scott Leffler says, let's go for it, boys. McDonald stands in, fires, it is caught, and a good decision by Leffler. And
Ortega, he got clear.
They're now 2 for 6 going for it on 4th down this season. The Falcons caught again by 8 plays, 4 runs, 4 throws. They're going to go back to the ground here, and it's Raymore with the football. To the near sideline, a host of white shirt. Broden in motion. Do they look his way to the right? Pressure coming backside. McDonald gonna have to run it now. Takes a shot, gets out of bounds. Forced out.
Get some one-on-one matchups going, and then try to put the run game back in place.
McDonald to the air. This one, the pitch and catch is caught.
Just shows the character of this young team. You know, 60% of this team are freshmen, and for Terrion Stewart to be able to
move along. 3rd and 3 here. And they feed Stewart, and he's going to be about a yard shy. They're down 18 from the gun. They rush 4, McDonald, nobody open, going to take off and run, and McDonald is hit hard in the open field, about the 28-yard.
Is to stay without being hit.
Yeah, McDonald taking a shot down the middle, and it is caught. It is caught down there by Noah.
Going across the field because the safety's sitting there, and he just made a trust throw, but he's got to make an even. Isla Hardy had a chance to play that year, and they won two Big Ten games that year.
Yeah.
And I know they're trying to repeat the process, but it's going to take time. You can't just get a bunch of transfers and leave right after. He wants to build this from the
Michigan staff. 3rd and 2 here. McDonald sings one down the middle, and James Patterson outside. It's a very highly sought-after recruit. 4th down to the outside, and it is behind the intended target, Tyrone Broden. 2 long possessions of 10 and 11 plays, and dropped in the backfield is McDonald, and he's a guy that just flat out shows up every single day. Diving ahead across the 20-yard line goes Andrew.
Find a way to throw the ball against a man coverage.
See what he does, stands in, they bring the heat, and they drop him. They get him again. Kuntz involved.
They didn't come up with points that they wanted, and that's not what you want.
Here's Terrion Stewart. Wolo had a hold of him. And a good run by Stewart, so Stewart did it against. Picked up 6 on first down. McDonald avoids the pressure, throws on the run, catch is made, and a good play. It's caught by Quintin Morris, their tight end. Great games that Quintin Morris has had a catch in. Play action look. McDonald again finds Morris, second straight catch for him.
Yards that he can turn into big gains.
He's a wide receiver when they first got him, but that one is tipped as Malcolm Coons got that. They were trying to go 3 for 3 to Peekskill, New York. 2nd and 10, McDonald. Minimal pickup there, maybe a yard and a half from the 45 of Buffalo. Fake it, McDonald zings one and nearly picked off and probably should have been intercepted.
Soft quarters and make everything they have in front of them.
3rd, 4th down attempt of the game. McDonald fires over the middle. It's picked off at the 30-yard line into the way. Product of the great state of California. This is Andrew Clare. Clare using his speed, but he's tripped up from behind, but a good piece of running nevertheless by
Andrew Clare has been impactful all game, even though it's not reflective of the scoreboard. He's been huge for the momentum and driving this offense down the field.
He just drove him to a first down.
Running the football to just impose their will on a defense that's pretty dominant.
McDonald faked to him there, takes a shot, wide open target, and it is caught at the 35 and forced out of bounds about the 33. 27 now. And a little jet move here as they put it in the hands of Jalen Embry, a youngster they like, a true
players, especially from Florida, come up to the Midwest and really embrace everything that is involved. I mean, you got the 4 seasons. Those are something that guys only think is a building on vacation that you go to. But when you got guys coming, for them to recruit Florida like they do, well, you see the results that come out of that.
Yep, that was Noah Massey on the catch there prior to that run there by Denley, and hotbeds like Florida, Texas, California to find guys.
Absolutely.
McDonald into the end zone, and that one is picked off, intercepted in the end. 35-3, Andrew Clare. He's going to get the football here for Bowling Green. One thing that Scott Loeffler wants to be able to do once he Lloyd Carr and going back even to Bo Schembechler.
When you're playing in the Midwest, or even the MAC conference, running the ball is at a premium because it's going to get cold out here. I mean, and he's been able to show just how special he really is.
9 touchdowns in his last 2 games, 6.
Had those numbers on his side as well.
Falcons picked up that 3rd and short there. McDonald comes out throwing, that one deflected and unable to connect there with Tyrone. 1 against Northern Illinois. 3 defensive touchdowns. First time they've done that since 2015. At FAU. Here's Andrew Clare. Good run out of him. No quitting him.
Being able to have yards after contact.
Good night for him. 14 carries, 85. Here's Denley. Bryson Denley does a little receiving and returning. So he's a hybrid guy that can do a little bit of everything. They're going to give him a run here. And he's going to pick up the first down. We haven't seen much.
To have an impact and fly around and catch the ball, run the ball, and do different things. Those are the type of players that you need in a rebuilding phase because you're going to have
one Bowling Green history in 59, undefeated small college national champs. And this one downfield, there's a flag on the play. And just to finish that,
make a big impact like last week.
Stir it up. Fake to him here. McDonald loads, fires down the sideline. It is incomplete. It was right in the hands of Quintin Morris. Feed Terrion Stewart. Stewart spun around at the 19-yard line. Right. 3rd and 5. Embry was in motion. Stewart up the gut. Terrion Stewart puts his head down, and Brown took him down.
That's what I love about Terrion Stewart.
Embry in motion again. Stewart, and he can't get away from right 31 who wrapped him up there, and Browning and saved their lives. What a story he is, and he gets it again here. Stewart, can he get outside? He does, and takes it in. Terrion Stewart, the payoff. Jerry York, Boston College coach, winningest coach in the history of the game, coached here back in the day, won a national title here. Is Embry, left side, and problem is they're 25 points down for them, but continuing to play hard. They get after the quarterback and take him down. There's a punt and counting left in the ballgame. Dumped off to Clare by McDonald. Clare stiff arm, nice job by him. Gonna crawl his way up the sideline.
On the team, knowing that their coach is trying to stick around to not only see them develop, but to see the program come back to the place it was in 2015 and 16.
Yeah, so
not being able to come out here, but he's the type of coach that's going to put you in positions to change the game. And that's what I really love that he did for the Notre Dame defense. He gave us opportunities to make plays, and he coached a lot of great players, i.e. Jalen Smith.
12 to Presley Moats. Veteran guy, a leader on their team. Here's Denley. Good piece of running out of Bryson Dent.
Field goals, you're going to have to be creative enough to find ways to get it to the end zone.
You're right. Denley left side, and I mean every single snap here for Bowling Green is
the entire 4 quarters, and this is where it counts, because you're not going to win the game clearly, but you're going to have the coaches that are evaluating you for.
I mean, his numbers aren't as eye-popping as last week, 7 for 34, but he's looking good. Here's a pass play, and it is reeled in. Diving for the pylon is Morris. Smaller than it is when it's live, and under center is McDonald. McDonald, Terrion Stewart dives in, his second touchdown in the.
Felt that more than he did.
Yep. So McDonald will hand it off here to Denley. Final two. Rodgers goes in motion here. Final 75 seconds of this one. Denley left side. You like to see that if you're Scott Loeffler. It's right now. It's
this week is that improvement that they're looking for, and as a head coach of Bowling Green, I will be excited just to see the progression step up against a team that's pretty dominant.
Yep. Terrion Stewart there when we're